Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? Hope you're all well, considering. I took part in the No Kings March and Rally in Philadelphia on Saturday. For those in the Philadelphia area, it stretched from Love Park at 16th and JFK all the way down Benjamin Franklin Parkway to right in front of the Museum of Art. And it was magnificent. It was beautiful. And there are so many other rallies throughout the country. About 1,500 is an estimate. All over the country, from New York down to Los Angeles, up to Seattle, then down to Atlanta. The country was up in arms against Trump. It is a definite sign of danger for Trump, a sign of victory for us. It is a sign that you are not alone in opposing Trump. There's plenty of other people along with you. Now all we gotta do is organize that energy and organize the people who have taken part in these rallies and move on to the next level. What do we do now? Of course, registering to vote sure helps, and informing our neighbors and getting involved in the political process in general. Meanwhile, in Washington, Donald Trump tried to celebrate his birthday, which coincided with the 250th anniversary of the United States Army, with his own vanity parade, wasting about an estimated $45 million to $50 million dollars of taxpayers' money, which could have gone to veterans' benefits like health and housing, etc. But no, it went on to feed the ego of someone who wants to be a dictator, someone trying to pattern themselves on Kim Jong-un or Xi Jinping or Putin, with those spectacular birthday parades where the troops goose step down the avenue and all kind of military hardware is displayed, and there's this pageantry to the glory of the glorious leader. Instead, there are these estimates that Trump only got somewhere under 10,000 or 20,000 in attendance. I saw the pictures. The bleachers were pretty empty, and so was the area, the park around the White House. And the troops were marching in the uniforms of the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam. For what? To feed the ego of some idiot who uses old man's connections to dodge the draft 5 times. And there was this ad put out by this agency before the march, saying that they want people to fill the bleachers around Trump, and it would pay them $1,000 each in cryptocurrency, which really I don't believe has any value, but that's just me. And those bleachers were still pretty sparse and nearly empty. And they said it was so quiet you could hear the creaking of the old Sherman tank uh, driving down Constitution Avenue, tra- of their tracks squeaking and squealing. And another notable thing is I noticed that the troops weren't marching. Oh yeah, just they're in formation, but they were way out of step. Instead of marching, they looked like they were strolling through the park. I was in the Army, and that's one of the first things they instill in us: marching. And and how if you're out of step, you learn how to get your step right. And and the look on Trump's face, you couldn't tell if he was falling asleep or crying. I saw Melania looking bored, and Hegseth fiddling with a cell phone, and Marco Rubio moving around in his chair like a little kid in church fidgeting. And and Trump plans to retaliate against these cities that have had these no kings marches. He's going to stick ice on them, even heavier. Well, ice along with other federal agencies. And you notice that Kristi Noem, the Homeland Security, well, I don't know what you want to call her, is threatening to arrest uh, Governor Gavin Newsom of California and Mayor Cindy Bass of Los Angeles. And remember, these are elected officials, elected by the people. And she wants to veto the votes of the people. So I say, let's keep the momentum up. We just showed Trump what we really think of him. And he hates it. Actually, he hates us. So, do what you can in your communities, in your neighborhoods, in your towns, to fight against the Trump agenda. And be aware of ICE when they lurk around your community. That being said, advertisements. All this work I do on my podcast is work. On my podcast, my video, my blog, my poetry, my fiction, my everything. It takes work. I pay money to put my material out in these various platforms, and I need to be compensated. And to be able to push it all to a higher level. So, please get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button, and see what you can give. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks. And also, my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It's the story of David Lucas, who, as a young man in the early 60s, is a drunk and a horror chaser and a school bully. He gets in trouble in the army. He comes out of the army a born-again, fanatical Christian, trying to be a manly man for Jesus. But how he goes about it leads him into catastrophe. Please look it up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And also, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Flour and gummies and candies and drinks and teas and lip balm and hand sanitizer and dog treats. Yeah, dog treats. Look them up, please. Himperificllc.com. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. Please do look her up. growwithsnow.com. Okay? Alrighty then. We've got our work cut out for us. But don't worry. We have a vast history going back about 250 years, even longer, of freedom fighting, of standing up for our rights. We have precedents. We have a lineage. And we'll keep the fight going so that our descendants, our grandchildren, won't be ashamed of us. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great week ahead of you.